What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Uh, in this video I'm going to show you some some decent shots of some of my practice sessions, a couple of them, like two or three practice sessions. And I'm probably going to maybe show you guys some parts that, like, are more vibrating to watch, you know what I mean? Like, are more enjoyable as a viewer, I guess. Like, I'm talking about like long shots, powerful shots, even though I practice in a pool table, like, it's still, some shots are still kind of decent and kind of like funny to watch, I guess. Plus, I have to be honest, like, I've recorded a bit of my practice, and right now I just need to clean up my phone because it's kind of running out of space. So I'm just finding some time to just edit a bit of it, and maybe some others will be towards another video. Cause it's just fun for me to just edit, just record them and post it, just funny to me. So firstly, I'm going to do like I did in the compilation that I've done a couple of weeks, months before ago. I'm going to start with just long pots and long pots that don't lead to really anything. For example, long pots for the sake of putting the ball, or long pots that I just practice to, like, I try just pot some long balls, for me to practice some screw, some, like, I mean some backspin, on the cue ball, so that the cue ball goes backwards, or possibly some shots that I'm trying to not just pot the ball, but trying to pull off a decent position to the next. And I'm going to include pots where that just went all wrong, even though I pot the ball, And I'm also going to include two funny shots that occurred me that were actually a little bit outrageous for it to happen in just a session of practice. Alright, so I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to put like a bit of music in the background and enjoy. Yeah.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Look away. Storm is coming, so
Alright, guys, but what? I need to talk about that. Like, what the hell? It happened like twice in the same practice session. Okay, let's just move on.
you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne. Coming for the throne.
Alright, guys, now Uh, now I'm going to show you some positional shots, like for example some situations where you have to put like 2 or 3 balls in a row. You know that where like the position maybe is kind of tricky. Like okay, you can be successful in, for example, pool without having that much control over the cue ball. You know, like to put it where you want it. You can be a decent player just playing pots in pool because there are many tables that are quite accessible for that. You know, uh, however, if you have a really good positional play, obviously the game will be much easier. And in my opinion, in snooker, you can't really be that good of a player without a really good positional play. You know what I mean? So I tend to practice that like a lot. You know, and I do consider my table a bit rough because you know like the pockets are a little bit rough for me, and so if I try to play some hard pots and I try to make like a very hard positional shot, you know, it really gets pretty tough, and you kind of will see in one of the situations where you know it is pretty damn hard for me. Like I still have a long way to go. I still have a bunch to practice and to improve. And so I try to challenge myself to some ridiculous stuff, shots, you know, because only like that you will like improve. At least in my opinion, you need to challenge. You need to constantly challenge yourself so that you can, uh, you know, improve even more. You know, like don't be stuck at the level in which you are. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to show you like five, five scenarios that I practiced, and I'm going to explain the first three of them because the other two are quite understandable. In the other two, I'm just trying to screw the ball to get a decent position. Alright, so let's get into them. In the first situation, initially I was trying to go for a free cushion shot. I was trying to hit that cue ball with with some bottom and some left side so that the cue ball can go for the right of the ball that I I tend to play the short towards, you know. Like, like I said, I'm trying to challenge myself, and that's quite. It's a bit rough to play like that, especially if you play a power shot using this type of side, you know, over this distance. Even in a pool table, it's kinda tricky. So to make things clear, I was trying to hit the cue ball on the bottom left in order to try to go for a free cushion shot. But afterwards, I really just tried to go for just one cushion, and I was trying to mainly, like I said, just spot the 2 balls in a row. So when I didn't got that, I would try again. Like firstly, if I failed, like the second ball, I would repeat it until I put it, and then I will try the whole scenario once again until I was able to fully do it. You know.
Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane?
Then in the second scenario, just typical situation in snooker. Imagine that you have firstly the blue, then the pink, then the black. If you want to get to more details about snooker, you can go watch it over on YouTube. And so I was trying to play like a run through shots on the blue to the pink instead of just trying to completely stand the cue ball in order to play the pink either towards the left or towards the right bottom a corner. I was trying to make a run through shot because it's kind of tricky to play those in order for me to play the pink into one of the middle pockets. In this case, into the left middle pocket. And then after that, you can simply just try to screw it back, or you can try to do a one trip it. But the main goal was just to play a run through shot on the blue and bought the pink and black afterwards.
I'm insane. It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm's coming, so you better start running. Though you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne.
In the third scenario, I'm trying to imagine that the ball that I'm playing is a red or a blue in a snooker table. I'm trying to play some topspin in order for the cue ball to come across the top right corner, so that it hits the two cushions immediately close to the top right corner, and with that the cue ball still maintains a bit of power to come down to the bottom of the table in order for me to play the other ball. Imagine that the other ball is black, for example. That shot is kinda tricky as well, especially to just play with a bit of like left spin, because you need to put some left spin on the ball so that it can gain some more speed once it hits both cushions close to the top right corner.
Coming for the throne.
And then, like I said, the fourth and fifth scenario are just some screw shots that I like to play and I like to practice. Uh, just because I still need to, improve, I guess. I just like to practice them. That's just everything you need. If you like it, then you offer it, that there's nothing more to add to it. Like, you need to like something in order to just keep doing it. If it's boring for you, then what's the point? So yeah.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break.
Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this compilation. Like I said, I just like to share a couple of things that I do and I practice. Especially, also, just I'm using this as an opportunity to just keep expressing my opinions and to just speak a little bit in English and to practice my English in general. And yeah, if you like the video, you can leave a like, you can subscribe my channel and turn your post notifications so that you don't miss a video. I usually try to post a video at 8 p.m. UK time on Thursdays. You can also turn your post notifications if you don't want to miss any video that I post. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and an amazing week. I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.
I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it.